Okay, so welcome everyone to the lecture, and in this lecture guys I'm going to talk about one of the most important concept called as windowing function, and I'm going to discuss a couple of things from a windowing function itself, which is going to help you out in terms of doing a ranking of the row, in terms of doing like calculating running a total, or in terms of computing a moving average or percentile, or even in terms of calculating a lag or lead. So I'll be talking about a windowing function by taking some of the very simple examples, some of the very simple data set. And in interview, people are going to ask you a lot of questions from this windowing function, where this rank sum over like a running sum and this lag or this lead comes into a picture. So let's try to understand with the help of a practical example. I'll try to make sure that all this knowledge must be clear to all of you. So here, I believe my screen is visible. First of all, I'm going to create a database. So create a database, test2, let's suppose I'm going to create, and then I'm going to use this test2. So use basically test2. Okay. So database creation is done. Now, once this part is done, what I can do is I can try to create a table inside a database. So I'm going to create a very simple table, which you all can understand. Employee table. So we have a ID, we have a name, we have a department, and we have a salary. Yeah. So these four items we have inside this table executed. Now inside that, let's try to insert some of the data. Now this much data is more than enough to understand this entire fundamentals. So here, if you will go and if you will check, if you will do like a select a star from employee. So select a star from employees basically. You will be able to see data. So here, let me show you this data, by the way. So here we have like a department wise, we have two departments. Just remember, we have two departments. So one is a HR department, one is a sales department. Salary is given to me for each and every one. So mostly I will be dealing with department and a salary, and based on that, I will be doing a lot of different kind of a operation over here. So let's try to do this kind of operations over here. So first of all, what we can do, so we can try to rank employees by salary within the department. So here, as I said, we have two departments, right? We have two departments. One is a HR department, one is a sales department. So how we can try to rank the employees, means rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, and so on. We can try to give it to the employees in a respective department, means inside a HR department, right? What I'm trying to say over here is that inside a HR department, right? Inside a HR department, how we can try to rank a employee. So inside a HR department, how we can try to rank a employee, and then inside a sales department, how we can try to rank a employee. Now, when this kind of a situation comes, this is where you can try to use a windowing function. Now, what it does, so basically it try to create a partition. So you can try to think in this way, that we have two department, HR department and sales department, right? So inside HR department, so we have this, and then we have this. Three records we have, record number 1, 2, and 5. So record number 1, 2, and 5. And then inside the sales department, we have the record number 3, 4, 6, and 7. So record 3, 4, 6, and 7. So what it will do, it will try to create one data set with record number 1 to 5. It will try to create another data set with record number 3, 4, 6, and 7. And it will try to treat this one separately, and it is going to treat this one separately. And finally, it is going to combine the result and give it to you. This is where windowing function comes into a picture. So here, if I'll try to talk about ranking an employee in a respective department, inside a HR department, so we are going to rank the employee, and inside the sales department, if I have to rank the employee, it's very easy. Let's see how it is going to happen. So let's see. So here, we have to rank an employee inside a HR department, and we have to rank an employee inside a sales department separately. Yeah. So here select what? So select ID. So ID is a column which is given to me. So select ID, then name, and then DEPARTMENT, department, and then salary. Yeah, SALARY, salary. So all four things I'm going to create. And what I'm supposed to do with this? So basically I'm supposed to rank, right? I am supposed to rank. So I can try to call a function called as rank over here, and then rank over what? So two segregation, HR table, and then just think in this way that we are segregating. We are trying to break this table into two parts. One is a HR, one is a table where we have just a HR data, and one is a table where we have just a sales data. So over, right, over, and then we can try to start. Then we can try to start inside this one, and we can try to create a partition. Yeah. So partition means we are trying to create like a two separate table over here. So P-A-R-T-A-T-I-O-N, partition by what? Partition by D-P-A-R-T-M-E-N-T. So just try to create two partition. Two partition means try to create two set of the table over here. So one for maybe a HR and one for basically a sales. Try to create two set of the table. So one table I'm dividing into two, and here this is the partition which I'm trying to write, partition by department. So one table will contain only HR department, one table will contain just a sales department. So partition it, right, partition it, and then, right, and then here, so partition by department, and then inside every partition, right, inside HR table, inside sales table, order the data, order by what? So order by salary in DESC, descending order, yeah. So as in descending order, outside as salary underscore rank, right? From where? So from EMPLOYEES, employees. So this is something that we have to do. So partition PARTITION, so not TA, so TITION, partition by, yeah. So partition by department, order by salary, not in descending, just a descending. Yeah. So order by salary into a descending. Now this is going to return me what? So if I'm going to execute it, this is going to return me this one. Now let's try to check, or let's try to focus on the result. So here it is trying to give me this HR table, and here salary rank. So inside this HR department, I have rank 113. Why 3? I'll talk about that. Just wait for a minute. And here, so I'm able to get 1133. Yeah, 1133. I'm able to get this one. So inside a sales department. So as you can see clearly, we have two separate table, like just visualize it. Yeah. And because we have created a partition on the department. So here we have a HR table and here we have a sales table, and this is giving me 113 and 1133. Now, why it is giving me 3? Why rank is not equal to 2, right? What is the reason why rank is not equal to 2? So when I'm going to use a rank function, so when I'm going to use this rank function, by the way, this rank function, what it does internally, yeah, what it does internally, let me explain you that. And then only you will be able to understand that why we are getting 3. See, let's focus on HR table. Yeah, HR table. So Bob and Eve, both is having a same salary, right? Both is having same salary. So technically rank is going to be same. 1 I have given to, let's suppose, Bob. So 1 I have to give to this one. But ideally it should be 2, right? But yeah, so I have to give 1 because both is having same kind of a salary and I don't have any kind of a separation over here. So 1 and 1. So technically this rank function will automatically try to skip that 2 part because 2 was supposed to be occupied, but it's not because someone has received 1. So it is going to give the next one 3. Similarly, so 1 and then 1, both is having the same one, right? So 1 and 1, and then it's like technically it should be 1 and 2, but yeah, it has given 1 because both is having the same salary. So now the next one is going to be 3. Yeah. So now both is having the same salary. Now next one is going to be 3. Now next one, if salary is going to be different, right? Then next one will be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, not 4, by the way. Yeah, not 4. So internally it is going to count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 way. Internally it is going to count in that way. But when it try to showcase you this one, so it will try to show you in this way. Now let me show you. If you are looking for a sequential ranking, so instead of using a rank, there is something called as dense rank you can try to use. So you can try to use what? You can try to use a dense rank basically. So if you are going to use a dense rank instead of rank, so it is not going to skip, or it is going to show you the next number. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, it is not showing me 3 basically, but rank by default. So if some rank is like a same and I have skipped some number, it will try to take the next number. In case of rank, in case of dense rank, it will take like a 1, 1 and then 2 and then 3, then 4 and then so on. This is what you will be able to find out in terms of differences in terms of a rank. So hope rank is clear to all of us, and even dense rank is clear to all of us. What is the difference between dense rank and why it is giving me 113? Even that part is clear, and how this ranking is going to happen, how this windowing function is working technically. I believe we all are able to understand it. Yeah. Now there is something called as, so copy the same thing. Yeah, copy the same thing again. And here, so instead of dense rank, right? Instead of dense rank, what I can do, I can try to use maybe a row number. Yeah, row, ROW, row number. Fine. Instead of rank and dense rank, I'm using a row number. Now let's try to understand what will happen. So here it is going to give me what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is going to give you a unique row number per department. Unique row number per department. Unique row number per department. So first of all, it is going to do the partition based on the department. So HR table is different. HR table is different and sales table is different. Now in this HR table or a sales table, it is giving me a row number. Yes, it is giving me a row number. You can change this one. You can try to change maybe like a row underscore ROW, row underscore NUMBER number. Yeah, you can try to change it as a row number, or row num. Spelling should not be same. It's a reserved keyword. So row number. So it is just trying to divide, means partition, and then inside that it is trying to give you number. Inside this partition, so it is trying to give you number. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So this is how this thing's row number is going to work. This is how this dense rank is going to work, and this is how this rank is going to work. Now in next video, next chapter, so I'm going to talk about a sum and a over. So how sum is going to work and how over is going to work on top of the same data set. Yeah. So with that, till then, thank you so much. Take care and see you again in my next lecture.